After a lengthy battle with colorectal cancer, including radiation therapy, 4 rounds of chemotherapy and an emergency operation, Molin finally took on the last scheduled challenge towards beating this cancer, a 9-hour operation to remove what was left of the tumour. And now she's finally back home and on the long road to recovery. So we're home.
Yeah.
Yay! How you feeling?
I'm quite good actually.
Yeah?
Been home for a week.
Yeah.
A week and a couple of days, I think even.
Yeah, so we've sort of skipped a week of recording.
We've had a week off because obviously I've been recovering, but also we've had your mum here.
Yeah.
So we've been taking some time to just be with family and trying to focus on getting back on my feet a little bit.
Yeah, it's felt right, hasn't it, to have a bit of time off. Just getting home, and the main priority has been you recovering, really, hasn't it?
Yeah, and just being able to focus on me and the kids for a bit. Has been nice to do that. Plus the fact that it's not been much movement, to be honest.
No.
So even if I know that you guys want to see every step, it's been good for us to take a week off.
Yeah, it's probably been quite boring. There's not been much going on. You've just been sort of, taking it easy, recovering. But that also means that now you're feeling really, really good, aren't you? Compared to probably the last time you saw us.
Yeah.
It's been a tough sort of week or two, but you're doing really well, aren't you?
Today I feel really good actually.
Yeah.
I feel good both physically and mentally at the moment, and it might be because of the weather is like this. It's summer weather today.
Yeah.
And it feels really nice to be outside and stuff, but I also don't hurt that much when I'm moving anymore. Like obviously I'm still in pain and I still eat a lot of strong painkillers, but at least I can walk around the house without feeling like I'm going to fall down.
Yeah, it's really nice actually now, isn't it? We don't have to think about stuff in the same way. You know, you're able to be out and about a little bit more, and especially like you said, now with the weather, it's nice to be able to be out and enjoy it.
Yeah.
You're sort of at the stage where you're getting a little bit frustrated with wanting to do a bit more now, aren't you?
Yeah, I really have to think especially because I still eat so much painkillers, your body is feeling all right, and your brain goes to, then you can do this and this and this, and then it comes back a little bit. And I did that last week, where the first couple of days of the week I felt really good, and I did
a little bit too much.
A bit too much. Like,
overdid it a bit.
Yeah, it's like I've been sat on the floor playing with the kids.
Yeah.
And getting up and down like that is it just came back. So I did that for 3 days, and then it was like 2 days where I basically didn't leave bed.
Yeah.
Because it just comes back as a punch in your face.
Yeah.
So I really need to think, like, even if I feel like I can do it because I'm on such strong pain relief right now, doesn't mean that I should do it.
No.
And as always, my brain wants more than my body can do, and it's so easy to push yourself just a little bit too much. Now we've also got a date for next week. They've got back the
analysis
of the tumor, which means that we're going to know if I need more chemo or if we're done. And thinking about that gives me anxiety.
I can completely understand that. It gives me anxiety, and it's not me that's going to be going through it again. So we just have to sort of really keep our fingers crossed that you don't need anything more, that they come back and say, no, you're done. But also sort of recognise that if it needs to happen, then it needs to happen. But try not to think about that too much right now, are we?
Yeah, no, I can't think. Like, if I think about it, I have a breakdown, to be honest.
Yeah, it's tough to think about it, isn't it? But we don't know anything yet. It's not there yet, you know. Next Friday is the appointment, so we're not going to know anything before that.
No.
And we just have to take it as it comes and see what they say. Right now, all we know is they've said they don't think you're going to need more.
No.
The last meeting that we had before your operation, they said that because the chemo worked so well the first time around, and because the radiation therapy worked for so long, it was still in effect like months later. It looks like you don't need any more.
But
so
we've also, through this whole journey, when they've said this shouldn't be like this and whatever, we've gone against that. So we don't know. We can't believe those words until we know on Friday. But I just really feel like I can't go through another round of chemo.
Yeah, we've beat the odds every step of the way in the wrong direction most of the time. You're not supposed to be a 29-year-old with cancer. You're not supposed to have this, and this isn't supposed to happen like this. So it's hard to not go to a negative place when you think about the next appointment, to be honest. But we just have to try really hard to not think about it, not overthink it too much until we're there.
Yeah.
Just enjoy the weather for now, eh?
Exactly. Be a Swede.
Be a Swede and enjoy the sunshine and stuff. Yeah. So we've got a long way to go before that.
Yeah.
Plus, with the nice weather, it means that we can get out here and work on the van a little bit.
Yeah.
And that gives you a bit of positive energy as well, doesn't
Definitely. Put my new seat covers on, finally. We showed them, well, in the winter. Like one of the videos ages ago. But we needed to, did you say modify it?
Yeah.
Like
they needed adjusting, didn't they?
Yeah, so my grandma has helped us with that, and now they're finally on because she's sewed them a little bit different so they can fit our seats properly.
So they're super nice now. Yeah, so that's what we've been doing, isn't it?
Really nice, yeah.
Happy with them?
I love them.
Yeah, they're super nice, aren't they?
Yeah, I love them. The thought was for them to be on these seats, but for many reasons we've decided to have them on these seats instead. And I'm in love with them. Yeah,
they're so nice, aren't they? Because we said that with the kids' seats being on there, the kids like baby chairs, it's probably better for us to have some a bit more darker covers, a bit plainer, a bit more boring maybe, and use the super nice ones for when we're going to see them all the time and stuff. So they ended up being on there.
My parents has also been really nice to help us out with working on the van now, because we're not getting much done, and well, fingers crossed we're soon at the end of this journey so we can actually get out to live our life in the van a little bit.
Yeah.
And because obviously we've got small kids and I can't do much and blah 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 blah, my parents have said, oh, we can help you out a little bit with fixing it up. So now the kitchen looks like this, because we're starting to sort that out as well, so we can get all our stuff into the drawers and we can get out and not have everything in bags everywhere, so we can actually store stuff.
Yeah.
My dad has started in the boot.
I think you call it a garage, but I always feel weird about calling it a garage.
Garage then.
/ boot. / trunk if you're American.
Yeah. To like build in the batteries and everything like that, so it's going to be easier to pack, and also no baby fingers can touch anything dangerous. And it feels really nice that even though we don't got all this time to work on it, something is actually happening with the van now, so we get one step closer to being able to go out this summer.
Yeah, it's a nice feeling, that is, isn't it?
It's a really nice feeling, especially when the weather is like this now. I just want to go out, like even if it's just for a day, I just want to go enjoy life out here.
Yeah.
But I can't sleep in it yet. I can't get up in the bed, but also can't sleep in the flat bed yet. I need more support.
Yeah. Plus it's a super high bed in here.
Yeah, you have to climb up in the bed, and I don't think I can do that yet without hurting myself. So obviously we're not really there yet, but in my mind, again, I'm there. I want to do more than I can.
Yeah, so it was a little bit unexpected of them to offer to work on our van for us, but it's super, super nice of them. And they've got a lot of experience with building stuff, because they've got their own boat, which they've decided not to put in the water this year because of us. So normally when they're working on that, that's sort of their spring, summer project, isn't it, before they use it in the summer, and they're not doing that this year, so they've decided to help us out with this, which is really, really nice of them.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah, and they're very good at what they do.
They work a lot faster than us because they got all the experience, because we're like, oh, how do you do this?
Yeah, we're sort of working stuff out as we go along, and they've been doing it. They have, to be fair, got 25 years of experience on top of us. So they've actually got their own YouTube channel, which is brilliant. So if you're interested in watching two Swedes building boats and sailing around Sweden and stuff, definitely go and check them out.
They also do their videos in English, so everybody can watch it.
Yeah, so it's worth checking them out. There's a link in the description below.
Something that we've not spoke about is that my hormone levels are really, really bad. It is something that I've asked about so many times, because when I got radiotherapy, I read that you can go into menopause. And I asked so many people about this, and everybody said, oh, you don't need to worry, there's nothing that's going to happen to you, there's nothing at all that you need to worry about, don't even think about it. Like, obviously the removing the uterus doesn't change your hormone levels, but because I had radiotherapy, that affects your ovaries And that can change your hormone levels. And she was like, it's very normal that you need hormone
replacement sort of thing. Yeah. Was it because the radiation therapy was so close to your ovaries?
Yeah.
It's not like radiation therapy in general.
No, I think it's because it's aimed at that area.
Yeah. So they said from the beginning that a lot of people go directly into menopause straight after. So.
And I've been having like hot
flushes,
and stuff like that. So I've thought like, oh, it is something that's wrong. But everybody just said like, don't worry about it. Women's problems is something that nobody cares about. Not even in healthcare, unless you speak to GYN doctor.
Yeah.
Nobody else listens to it or hears you or cares about it, basically. But that's how I feel about it, at least.
It gets swept under the carpet, doesn't it? It's been really frustrating because imagine if it was the other way around and it was a man that had been getting radiation therapy and it was his testosterone levels that were low. I don't think they would have been treated like this. No. I think they would have been tested and put on hormone replacement instantly.
Yeah.
I think that women's health, it gets swept under the carpet and it's so unfair.
Yeah.
We've seen it so many times that you've asked and you've put the question forward to so many different doctors and nurses. And in the end, they did it, but it took, 7 months longer than it should have done?
Yes, and because I've asked so many times, that's the frustrating bit.
Yeah.
And everybody just keeps saying, like, it's not a problem. And now when they did the tests, finally, when that result came back, they were like, oh shit, your levels are so low.
Yeah.
Like, right down at the bottom, like you desperately need replacement.
Yeah.
So now I've got little patches that I need to change twice a week. And we don't know if it's going to be forever or if it's just for a few months. So they're going to do new tests every 3 months and see if my ovaries start producing more hormones again or if they're like ruined for life.
Yeah. So it's estrogen, isn't it? Or estrogen.
Yeah. I don't know how to say in English, but
estrogen plasters that you've got that you're putting on to replace that.
Yeah.
And they said that they don't know. It can go both ways, whether your ovaries are sort of, they're not going to produce enough forever, or if they're going to sort of come back to life a little bit and start when you're recovering.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah. You forget fast what's going on.
It feels like
partly because I'm on so much medicine, but also just like every day just floats together, and you can't really see the progress that you're making until it's gone so far. Do you like, oh wait, I can do this again?
Yeah, exactly. You almost forget how well you're doing. You have to take a step back and look at the progress that you've made and stuff, don't you?
Yeah. Today, I feel like I'm on the right track.
Today, you're really, really good. You're on top, aren't you?
Yeah.
Feels really, really nice.
Yeah.
Plus, when we're out in the van and thinking about the summer and planning the future a little bit further and whatever. It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really nice.
We just have to wait and see what happens on Friday. Fingers crossed that we're at the end. But if not, we take it every day as it comes.
Yeah.
Let's not think about that right now.
No.
We got a few days of nice weather coming up.
Yeah.
Of happy van stuff and whatever. So it's good.
It's good.
Life's good.
Yes, I think that's about it for this week, right?
Yeah, I think so. Just really, really nice to have you home. I think that's the main thing.
Nice to be home and nice to finally feel a bit happy and good again.
Yeah, it's great. So thanks a lot for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and we'll see you next Friday.
Bye.
Bye. Join us next week for the most nervous day in the history of nervous days as we find out whether Molin needs more chemotherapy treatment or whether our cancer journey is finally coming to an end. See you next week.